Thank you very much. Madam Luther, Dr. Luther, let me amend myself. We are in the community of doctors, the WHO representative, my brother Aliu, they are representing the UN resident coordinator, head of UNDP, I call them my bosses, chair of the Senate Ways, Means, Finance and Budget Committee, and my other boss, Senator Papila, other boss, Senator Glebo Brian, all the bosses here, taking the bike. And you know, when the MC was talking about celebrating World AIDS Day, some of us who are wordsmiths were saying, but why should we celebrate World AIDS Day? AIDS is deadly. Why is there to celebrate? But then we look again, we found out that she was right. That we have to celebrate. We celebrate the fact that efforts, resources, and dedication have been put in this fight to the extent that AIDS is no longer a death sentence. And I remember in the past, when you talk about someone who had HIV at a program, and everybody would look with dread and pity when the person was coming up. But I didn't see that here when the representative came, you know, to speak on behalf of those affected. It tells you the effort and how we've transformed. And let me also celebrate somebody. Everyone has been in this effort, but we've been in this country. Dr. Barbara Brilliant and others. We know that when you talk about the fight, in their little ways, they've been doing things for ages. So we celebrate all of you. We celebrate you, Dr. Luther and others that have been fighting. We celebrate the transition. We know that we still have 36,000 persons. One person with AIDS is one person too many, too much, you know, for this country. So our ambition may be as recklessly ambitious as it is, but we need to push it to zero. So the program coordinator said something and I need to capture it because that's the theme of the program we're making. That we are not where we want to be, but we are not where we were. That summarizes the progress that we're making as a country under the able, the sagacious leadership of the visionary President Joseph Newman Walker. We are moving forward. We do not claim that all the problems will be solved with a snap of the finger. But from where we were yesterday and where we are today, today is materially better than yesterday. And that tomorrow will be better than today. The day after tomorrow will be better than tomorrow. That is the pledge we make. We will continue to make progress. Let me say, yes, we've done some things, put some allocation in the budget for the fight against AIDS. We will continue to work to do more. We will continue to work to do more. We know that this sector was one of the worst hit as a result of the cuts that we experienced at the beginning of the year. The health sector, the education sector, and even the agriculture sector. But we are not resting. We are working tooth and nail to all our initiatives. One of the reasons why the Minister of Health was going, she had to leave, is an expression of the fact that efforts are being made, and from where I sit, from what I see, good news is on its way. So we allow it to reach full conception, and upon delivery, the Minister of Health and others will turn. But we will not sit and allow the critical sector to be overly challenged. But let me say this. Yes, we are increasing the budget, but our challenges are also increasing. One thing that has increased materially is our debt service burden. It's increasing, it's galloping. Yes, we have a $1.2 billion budget. Well, I need to tell you, debt service is competing with two sectors, health and education combined. Health and education combined is taking $233 million of our budget. The debt service alone is taking $230 million. $230 million. As people may say, why do we have to pay our debt? The first claim on revenue according to the PFM law is debt service. If government does not pay its debt, the banking system here will be challenged and will cause instability. And if government doesn't pay its debt, some of our partners from whom we get financing, including the World Bank, will sanction us. So, in fact, the obligation is even higher than 230. It's upwards of 300 million. We're trying to restructure. So, no, people don't talk much about debt, but debt is raveling two critical sectors. Imagine. But before I go to my seat, something I told the Minister of Health, and I cannot go to my seat without talking about it. Thanks for the effort that has been applied, and we need to do more in the fight against HIV. And I heard the program manager talking about what we're doing in syphilis, for syphilis, against the war, in the war against syphilis. But I think this is a triple thing here. Stop HIV, stop syphilis, stop hepatitis B. When it came to hepatitis B, I didn't hear much. And I told the Minister of Health that I personally will be an advocate for hepatitis B. Why? Because our people are dying heavily because of this disease. It is one of the biggest killers in this country. Over the past 1.5 years, I know more than 10 persons. Some of you know them. Their death will be credited to something else. Hepatitis B is killing. We need to ramp up the effort against it. We need to ramp up the effort. Somewhere, somewhat, it slips, from the radar. To the extent that we were talking like into that, something happened. So we need, and I can say that you have my further support for the fight, the awareness. Firstly, our people don't know how deadly this disease is. To some extent, in this environment, you want, if you have maybe two choices, you want to choose another disease than hepatitis B. So, the minister is hearing me wherever she is. We have a commitment, and we have to ramp up support. Because if you go around and take a stock and see and ask, track how our people are dying, one of the main causes is this. Thank you very much. We celebrate you. We have done something, and we'll do more. May God continue to bless us all and make us happy. Thank you.